I'm here with the two girls today, Phoebe and Pixie. The goats escaped this morning, so they're in goat jail. I still had some cabbages and they ate them from the veg patch. So now if it's nice tomorrow, we might take them on a bike ride up. I have some drone footage of our last goat bike ride, so I might see if it gets inserted here. It might not, but it was really good fun because I wasn't sure how they'd be with the bike and I wasn't sure how they'd be with the noise of the drone, but you give them a cracker, they don't care. They really don't care. They're just like, yeah. So I'm here myself, apart from the two girls, because everybody's busy. This is coming into the busy time of year now for Dee. He's going to be doing farming stuff. So I'm going to just have to get on and figure stuff out and just do it. And remind myself there's no rush. It's fine. This is a project. We're not living in a caravan waiting to get in. It's totally fine. We can do it at a slow pace, no stress, because there's there's enough of that in the world. We have not finished our build project at home yet. We're still about 2 weeks out, and those last few weeks are really tense because it's still an active build site, but also there's some finishes that are complete now. It's tense. There's days that are tense. Has her eye twitches. I'm going to actually go away for a couple of days. It's a year anyway where people have been on site, and yeah, I think we're ready. But because all of that has been going on and we're giving the home project some attention, it means that here hasn't had a lot of attention in the last, 2 weeks. A few hours, but not the scope it needs. The plumber hasn't arrived yet, but he's promised next week. So I need to get the mesh grid down. I'm looking at it. That's what I'm looking at, the mesh grid. So I need to do that. So I'm going to put down the mesh. I'm going to have a start. I don't know how to do it. I don't know if Dee will make it over this afternoon or not. So I'm just going to start. I'm just going to give it a go. But I'm looking around here and all of the snowdrops that we planted last week are still perky. I mean, they haven't flopped. I think that's going to be a successful transplant. And then we moved it. So this was at home, but it kept blowing over in the wind. So we brought it over here. And I think this is the perfect spot for it. This is my new tea spot. Right, come on, ladies. Come on. Oh, look at our little daffodilies. Now, aren't I so glad I didn't throw that pot out? Because it was a broken pot and I was going to throw it in the skip when the skip was here. And then I thought, no, I bet there are treasures in there. And do you know what I love about that? Somebody put those in there on purpose. Somebody put those in there on purpose to bring joy. Hello, and you do. And you do. And I think, given the plastic, I think that was the dad of the man that I bought it off. Well, the family I bought it off. Pretty sure this is my thought, that he planted that. And I love that he planted that. And so even though that pot is broken, I don't want to get rid of it. Because he would have put it there on purpose to bring joy. So we will find some way of, if not keeping the pot it's got lots and lots of holes in it, but maybe breaking the pot off and planting that exactly in another pot. That would make me so happy. Right, girls, come on. We have work to do. Come on. Right. Inside It's a bit of a mess. Look at that. Now, I don't know is it all right if I just like put the mesh on top of this? I don't know. We had a little drip from pipes up there. We've had rain come down the chimney. That's from the attic space. That's from when we've been up in the attic space. I don't know where to start. Right, this is the easiest room to start with. So I think we're going to start with this room. And I'm going to take, yes, some of the bigger pebbles and stones off. This is just me talking to myself, so. I mean, it's not totally flat. Hold on. How do I know? How do I know if that's a good job? How do I know? How do I know if it's a good job? How do I know? How do I know? Do. How do I know? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know if it's a good job. They've told me it is. That's all I know. But it's not totally flat as it's supposed to be. Does it matter if it is? I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's not flat. What do you want up there for? For what purpose, Pixie? For what reason? We can't play ball in here. We have to work. You have to wait. Let's just measure this first. My wee head's going 100 miles an hour. I don't know if this is a good job. I don't know if I should just put this down. I don't want to text the guy because David has been texting him. 340. Good girl, Pix. Bye. How do I do that? Do I put an extra bit in? How do I do that part of the window? Remember 340, Phoebe? Oh, news. Do you remember this little thing? Well, now that the weather has improved, we are down to, never thought I'd see it. Never thought I'd see the day. I'm doing a science to camera. We're down to 87% humidity. Is that the weather? Is that because we've done something in here? Is it because the lime plaster's off and the walls are drying out? I think it's just probably because it's warmer weather. Because we're now, although that's not much of a difference. In the winter we were hitting 5 degrees in here. So who knows? Got sidetracked with that. I wonder what the rest is. We shall see when we're measuring the rooms. I have a feeling this is going to be a chatty video because I'm here on my own. So I'm going to chat to you, if that's all right. And then we'll get a lovely comment from Margaret or Janet or Anne or Stephanie. I love getting them. Hearing all the crack. Right, 340 wasn't it, Phoebe? By, oh crikey, hold on. By 480. 340 by 480. Right. Take your ball with you. Back outside. Could we be so lucky that this would either be 540, 340, or did I say 480? Yes, 340 or 480 long. Now, if you want me to throw it, up. Ready? Right. Can you come out of there, Pix? Thank you. Oh, your ball will get stuck now. Right. Let's see. So this goes on top of the Glapor Geotex fabric. Okay, and then the underfloor heating pipes, which we have had a delivery of and are here. They are then attached to the grid. It doesn't matter so much that it's a bit loosey-goosey, if you know what I mean. Because if you were doing it on ordinary insulated floor, you can peg into the foam and they are lovely and tight and But then you're only doing a little, usually liquid screed. Well, that's what it is in our home. This feels a bit loosey-goosey, but it's 100 ml of limecrete, Phoebe, that is going on top of it, and so that should press any loosey, like it's like this, that should press it down flat. Science. Right, Phoebe, what was it again? 340. Well done. That's exactly what it was. Well remembered. That is not 340. That would have been so handy. So do I do the longest, which was 480, and then I'll have to cut this much off because that's 340. Thank you, Phoebe. Phoebe has marked exactly where 340 is with her ball. Well done. So if I do 40 that way, I'll have to take that off. That could be used somewhere. Okay. By 480 long then. Let's do that. Oh, you moved the marker. Holy Ghost. Where do you go, my lovely? Oh, excuse me. $4.80. Right, and I tell you what, I don't even know how to cut this. I know nothing. I'm telling you, I know nothing. I'm going to try these that I use for my flower arranging metal cutters. I don't know if that's going to work. No. Which way? Pixie, where did you go? Oh, there you are. Sorry. Never mind. Where do you go? I don't know that this has to be so precise. Do you think? Ah, that worked. Holy Ghost. I had a good idea for once. With nobody here to see it. Well, YouTube saw it. Actually works. Get out of town. Oh, do you know what? I can feel that in my glutes. I was at the gym this morning and our we do small group training, but we do weights. And our trainer, he's called Scott. And he is a cutie patootie, but the devil is in him. The devil is in him because we were doing sumo squats today. And then we were doing these pull down things. Oh, and I was like, how many was it? 20? 15's getting tight. And he says, good. That was my plan. That's what he said. I was like, what? Why you want to hurt people? And he gets a real kick out of it. But as I say, a cutie patootie. Right, we'll just keep snipping. I wonder, should I cut all the way across? No, I don't think so. What was it again, Phoebe? 340, thank you. I do amuse myself, Phoebe. Okay. Pixie, you're not even watching how to do this. Come on. Pay attention. Pixie, come on. You're not even looking at what I'm doing. Oh, okay, Phoebe thinks that needed adjusting. I don't know that it did, Phoebe. Right, Pixie, can you mark this for me? 340. Pixie. Is that, you mark it here? Look, Pixie. Here, that's 340. No, okay. Never mind. Yes, I think I'm going to leave it attached for now. Because you can cut it off again, excuse me, but you can't put it back on. Where do you go? Now, I wish it was a different song in my head, not that one. Let's see if we can get a different one in. What about Bewitched? Can't even think what a Bewitched one sounds like. They're terrible. Ta-da! Whew. Okay. Set that there. Pick up the tape. Because you're never going to be able to do this by yourself because you did not pay any attention to what I was doing. Excuse me, Phoebe. Excuse me. Thank you. Let's see. I assume not to have the moss and the leaves. I don't know if that's right. Oh, but if I want to shake them off, I can't roll it. Aha. Now I can shake that bit off. I've got 2 runs. I've got 3 runs. Do you get a feeling I don't have enough of this stuff? I got a feeling. And you know what? If I don't have enough of it, I need to figure that out before the plumbers get here to lay the underfloor pipes. So, this is just perfect that this is what we are doing today. We are being drawn in the right direction. I'm quite sure. Does it matter if there's a leaf? I guess not. Bring it back in. Do the library next because it's relatively square apart from the bit that isn't square, which is the fireplace. Oh, that's close. Sorry about that. But let me tell you for why I'm not taking you in. It's still boarded up because that's the window I'm fixing and it's quite dark. So it would be such a drag. You wouldn't enjoy being in here. So I will do this one and then bring you back when I finished. Also, I just found I was doing a little flick on Facebook Marketplace. Love it. And I have 4 original paintings of the local area for 40 quid. I'm going to pick them up at 6 p.m. And then while I was on messaging him back, another thing fell in my basket. 2 steamer chairs, you know, the lawn chairs, for 80 quid. Now, I bought 2 of them for my house a couple of summers ago and it was like 380. So to get 2, the what looks like you had them for a year or 2, for 80 quid for the 2 of them, out there on the lawn, please. Can't say no to that. So I'm going to do that this evening. I'm going to pick those up. I'll show you them tomorrow when they come. And family WhatsApp group, my brother just put up. No, it wasn't actually my brother, it was my nephew. Put up, did anybody want some chickens? So if David doesn't see the messages before I can get a deal agreed, we might get some chickens for the cottage. But I'll have to get them a chicken coop. Do I have time to make a chicken coop? No. Am I going to make one now? Do you know what? I could buy one of those igloo ones. They have an automatic timer thing. Wouldn't that be adorable? Some little chickens. Right. Come back when I've got the dark room done. Okay. Library, spare room done. What I would say is I think the smaller rooms are easier. And I didn't worry about going right to the edge because along there is going to be a bookcase anyway. Manifolds are all going to be there, which will go directly upstairs and feed back to the tank. And, you know, the manifold can be hidden in the bottom of the bookcase behind, excuse me, some doors. Quite pleased that went well. Okay, master bedroom. Could I do this one as well? Maybe. Okay, master bedroom. Oh, you're a bit sideways. There we go. Still a bit crooked. The whole house is crooked. Still a straight wall or ceiling in the place. And you know what? Straight is overrated. I think I could do it here. No. Oh, do you know what I'm looking for? Yeah, look, pretty consistent. Let me show you. The temperature inside is 5.7 and we're in the 80 something, 89% humidity. So, and this is like the opposite end of the house. That's quite good, isn't it? Can you see we've got the roll in? I really should have videoed getting the roll in because that was a feat of engineering on its own. But so, I'm not even going to say so much easier because this one then might not be easier, but I've taken that little bit off and not going right to the very edge. Created less problems in the room next door, let's put it like that. Now, I might have taken too much off on an allowance on this room. Perhaps, how did we go wrong with that? 10 centimetres too many? I don't know. Well, that's an inside wall, so I'm better with it being closer to the edge on an outside wall. Yes, I would agree with that surmising. Because it's not as if, like at home with the liquids grade, and it's 50, I think 50 mil upstairs, 75 mil downstairs. You still can't tell if there's a pipe here or there. You just feel the area, but here it'll be even less noticeable because it's 100 mil of limecrete, and that's acting as thermal heat, a storage. So it should, heat up and radiate out, and that's why, it's going to then be in the walls also. So I don't think it will matter if that pipe is 200 mil from the wall instead of 150 mil. Especially internally, because there'll be pipes on the other side. So, now if it does, I can cut another strip off. I can put some more down. It's not a problem. I just don't think it will be. A little bit. Squish, 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 squish. Fabulous. It's not even that bad. Horse going there, so that won't matter. I've got offcuts that I can put in here to bring that right back to that wall, which I think I'll do because I do want that wall to have heat and a lot of it. And this corner. No, don't bobble up. Oh, for goodness sake. Push the bobble the wrong way. Tried to catch that one out and I've just made that worse. So now there we go. Right, I'll put a wee brick down there and stop being caught in that. Yeah, and I'll get a little bit for there. Let's get... Oh, I don't have much battery left, so I think that'll close it up for today because I'm just going to get some more little edges. Can't even see me. And the hallway is super easy, it's just a big long strip. And I'm not going to do the kitchen until the last because you're walking in and over the kitchen all the time. So, excuse me, itchy nose means I'm going to fight. Clap that away. I'll go now before the battery runs out. Tomorrow, this will all be finished. And I'll have picked up my Facebook Marketplace bits and I'll show you those. I guess it's going to be a nice day tomorrow. So if the goats have been good, I'll take them up on the bike. And we can all hang out tomorrow. Let me turn you around. You see the two girls there, tired after their big day. You tired, guys? What do you think, Phoebe? Pixie, you tired? Yeah. Okay, we'll do a bit more. Hold on, I'll see if I can get a zoom. Ah, Phoebe's away to bed.